So we're not going to talk about how I haven't uploaded in a couple months. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, and in today's video we are doing a little fall TBR video where I just gotta go through the list of books I have prepared that I will be reading this fall. I do want to just preface with I'm sorry for not uploading for the past couple months. It's been a struggle mental health wise the past couple months, so I have been dealing with a bunch of stuff, and in the process of that I have been making a lot of content, so I apologize for that. I am going to start trying to make more content. I'm going to put out like reading vlogs, crochet vlogs, TBRs, all the fun things that are of my interest. So yeah, I do apologize for not uploading for a while. I was gone through something, but we're good now. We're good. I've worked things out and we are all good to continue. So yeah, so today's video I have a big stack of books here that we're gonna go through, and these are kind of like my fall slash winter TBR because I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get through. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first book I have is As Good as Dead. It is the third book in the Go Girls Guide to Murder series, and I have read the first two books, and I just have been putting this one off because I've been waiting for like fall, the kind of spooky time, to finish it, because I did start it during the summer and I was just kind of in the mood for thriller at the moment, so I'm waiting and I'm gonna finish this. I also got a major spoiler on TikTok which kind of discouraged me from finishing the series because I was like, why would I finish it now that I literally know what's gonna happen? But I digress. We're still gonna read it and we're still gonna have a great time reading it. Basically this book is just, you have to read the first two to kind of understand it, but it's just like it's Pip is still haunted by the ways her last investigation ended. She's used to online threats in the wake of her viral true crime podcast, but soon the threats escalate and I can't speak. And Pip realizes that someone is following her in real life. When Pip discovers a connection between her stalker and a local serial killer, she finds herself in the center of another case. Will her good girl's ways die with her? As the deadly game plays out, will Pip risk losing everyone she loves, including herself? It's really good. I love this world. I love this series. I think it like keeps you entertained the whole time, but it's not super long, so it's like you get the beginning, middle, and end, and you're not like dragged out, which is really nice. So yeah, so that's the first book on the TBR. The next book I have is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Now I did start this already, but I think I'm going to start over because I did start it like in like June. It's now October, so I think I'm gonna start it over so that I can kind of get a grip of everything that's going on, all the little details. What this book is about is basically this girl, Emily Wilde, is at this island where she is trying to like research a new kind of fairy, finish her research, and there's this guy who she has like a workplace rivalry with, and she's trying to get the information before he can, and he's just kind of in the way and causing a bother. So I'm really excited to read this. I think it's gonna be a good like enemies to lover, rival to lover kind of thing. It's good so far. It was good when I did read it. I just was kind of in a slump when I was reading it, so I couldn't really get through it, but let's hope I can get through again. Also, I love the edges of it. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's gorgeous. The next book I have is The Cruel Prince. Now, many people probably already know what this is about. I don't actually. I have heard good things about it. It's apparently really, really good. I just never, so I was always like into like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson growing up. So I've never been in really like YA fantasy things until I read like more YA books as I got older, so I never really was sure what this was about. So we're gonna read it together and figure it out because I've had this in my TBR for a while, and my friend said she really, really liked it and it's really good. So we're gonna read it and figure it out. Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered. Oh God. And she and her 2 sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous high court of Fairy. I always say Fairy because I can't read. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more than to belong there, but many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Carden, the youngest and most wicked son of the High King. To win a place at the court, Jude must defy him and face the consequences. Sounds like an enemies to lover, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. It looks really, really good. I'm really excited to read it, so I will get back to you on if I like it or not. The next book I have is actually a trio. I mean, not a trio, a duo, because a trio I don't think is out yet. It is the Powerless series. I have not read it yet. I've heard great, obviously I haven't read it yet, it's in my TBR. But I've heard great things about this book. A lot of people give it 5 stars, but a lot of people don't give it 5 stars, and I was kind of like, I've heard like mixed feelings. So I'm really excited to read it because a lot of the people I watch, like Sarah and just a lot of booktubers, they really like the Powerless series. Like Destiny, I've heard, I'm pretty sure she said she liked it, I can't remember exactly. Haley, they all like it. So like I really am excited to read it. I've had the book for a while. I'm pretty sure this is just a standard copy. I don't think it's the Barnes & Noble exclusive. I don't think so. I think it's just a regular copy. But basically, this is about, let's read together because I cannot remember what it's about. The elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Isla and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elites. But when she unwittingly saves one of Isla's princes, Kay Azir, she's thrown into the purging trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elite's power. If the trials and the opposition within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for, if she discovers what Pin is, completely ordinary. That's cool. That's really cool. So I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be really good. Again, I've heard great things about this. And then you have the second book in the series. I got both, even though I haven't read the first one, because Barnes & Noble was having like a deal or thing or something. This one had just come out, so it was all over Barnes. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. And last but not least, the book I have last is Dancing of Thieves. I have really no idea, like a lot of these books, what this one's about. I picked it off the shelf because the cover is really pretty. But in general, I didn't really know what it was about when I was picking it up. It wasn't on my TBR, but what I have read about like the inside, it sounds really cool. Like the little back part, the little dialogue that's on the back is really cool. So we're gonna read the inside. A forbidden outlaw family that claims to be the first among nations, a son destined to lead, thrusted suddenly into power, 3 fierce young women of the Rattan, and the Queen's premier guard, legendary street thief leading a mission determined to prove herself, a dark secret that is a threat to the entire continent. When outlaw leader meets reformed thief, a cat and mouse game of false moves ensue, bringing them immediately together in a battle that may cost them their lives and their hearts. Very exciting. So yeah, these are the books I'm currently reading for the fall, winter time. I don't read a lot of books, so like I love reading, but I don't do it that often because I am busy either like crocheting or watching YouTube, school, all that kind of stuff. Just life gets in the way, so I don't do a lot of reading. And when I do enjoy it. It just doesn't happen that often because of life. So yeah, I'm very excited to read these books, and I'll probably do like a reading vlog or something like that a little bit later in the month, so that you can see me read a couple of these. But for now, that's all I got today. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and bye.